Today we will discuss about the phase relation between alternating voltage and alternating current when only the inductor is connected across AC source. So, in the circuit diagram, this is the AC source, this is the inductor coil of self inductance capital L. So, when it is connected across AC source, current start flowing. So, we will see today what the phase relation between voltage and current across the inductor. So, instantaneous alternating voltage is given by V is equal to V0 sin omega t, equation number 1. For inductor, we also know that the voltage is L di by dt, where di by dt is time rate of flow of current. So, from this relation, di is equal to V by L dt. So, this is the small current in small time dt. So, if you put the value of V from equation 1, then we have di is equal to V0 sin omega t dt by L. Now, if you want to find what the instantaneous current, then we integrate indefinitely, we will integrate, that is I is equal to integration of di. And when you put the value of di, then I is equal to integration of V0 sin omega t dt by L. And for integration, we know we have to take out the constant out of integration sign. So, this is V0 by L integration of sin omega t dt, and the integration of sin omega t with respect to time is minus cos omega t by omega. So, this 1 by omega is constant, we will take it outside of the bracket, and minus cos theta is equal to sin theta minus pi by 2. So, minus cos omega t we will write sin omega t minus pi by 2. This product omega and L we will replace by a new term XL. So, I is equal to V0 by XL sin omega t minus pi by 2. And using Ohm's law, because this XL is inductive reactance, that is simply the resistance offered by the induction coil. So, in this relation XL is basically resistance. So, the ratio of voltage and resistance can be replaced by I0 using Ohm's law. So, now we have formula I is equal to I0 sin omega t minus pi by 2. This is equation number 2. XL already I have explained, XL is the inductive reactance, that is the resistance offered by induction coil. So, XL is equal to omega L, or omega is equal to 2 pi N, where N is the frequency of the AC source. Now, if you come to equation number 1 and equation number 2, you will find the phase difference between voltage and current is pi by 2. And if you know what the relation between V and I in terms of phase difference, then you find voltage lead current by pi by 2, or you can say that the current lags behind V by pi by 2, because the phase difference between V and I is minus pi by 2. So, current always lags V by pi by 2. Now, these are the two diagram, one in terms of the phase diagram or second in terms of the wave. So, voltage and current both are vector quantity. So, here OA vector representing current I and OB vector representing voltage Vn, and both are vector quantity and both are co-initial vector. And very clearly from the diagram you can say that the voltage leads current by pi by 2, the phase difference is pi by 2. Now, if you come to the wave diagram, the yellow curve representing the current and pink curve representing the voltage drop across inductor. And you know voltage leads current by pi by 2, as well as you also know the cos function always lead current sine function by pi by 2. So, it is very clear the voltage leads current by pi by 2. Current always leads voltage, lags voltage by pi by